Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for zodiac signs. And this is for you coming from Capricorn, and it's for March 2017. Now, let me shuffle my tarot cards quickly. All right, that's done it. Now, I'm going to divide the month of March into two. And the first card that I'm pulling is for revealing what can happen for you in the first 15 days of March. Now, when I look at this card, it is the right side up. The good is on his feet, is the right side up. That means that fate has more control over the first 15 days than you have. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen. Now, let's start with your career. The first 15 days from March the 1st to 15th shows that opportunities are there for you, that if you apply for new jobs, the chances of getting it are good, and the money part of it, the status part of it is also good. But there is also a sign on this card which says that you have to be careful, that you can be deceived or cheated. So watch out that what is promised as a job offer, and then when you take it, you may have a real bad letdown as well. So possibility of offers coming in, no harm doing some research about it in the first 15 days. Now, regarding your job to remain where you are, it is a good enough situation for you. And it says that perhaps making the change may be too difficult, although offers are coming in, and because I've said that you can be deceived. So no harm waiting. So have a wait and see period. But I would say go ahead if you want to look for a new job and just do some research. Now regarding business. Well, for the first 15 days, the message here is that be careful, you can be cheated. And be careful, you can be deceived. Be careful that whatever is offered to you in business in the first 15 days, it may have some difficulty, but business opportunities are there. So for the first 15 days in business, the important message is that while you can be approached and while business is being offered to you, you cannot afford not to research and not to be careful, because misinformation or miscalculation may be what we are worried about. Okay, and the other message here is that use common sense rather than emotional feelings if you are in business for the first 15 days. So both for career and business, there's a give and a take going on. Perhaps you should wait and see whether you want to really make this change, important change in business or in career. Next, I'm going to talk about your romance for the first 15 days. Now, to start with, this card says plenty of romance is available. So when you apply for romance, like making a phone call and talking to somebody and offering your niceness about it and wanting to go ahead, getting to know the other person better, or if it's the other way around, that somebody calls you and wants to do all this, it is going to be very easily possible, and the movement forward is quite strong. But again, I have to worry for you coming from Capricorn, that what may be tempting you may not be very secure in the first 15 days. So have a wait and see. Try to find out more about the person. Do not give your heart away too quickly. So there is possibilities there. There are good planets on the card which say go ahead and you will get into one. And there's also here signs showing that perhaps exactly what's promised to you is not very secure in the romance area. Now regarding your marriage, there is a sign of Mercury here. So when I apply it to the first 15 days, my worry is that arguments and quarrels can be the spoiler. That can also happen in your romance area, by the way. But let's talk of marriage. The spoiler is arguments and differences of opinion. And also the outlooks can be very different for you. So try to control and not let that area be the spoiler in your marriage area. On the good side, it shows that the possibility of bonding is there. So it's not a bad 15 days. It's just an uncertain 15 days of getting what you want and finding the right direction to go in your marriage area. So you'll have little bits of problem, but nothing very severe. Now I'm going to pull another card to see what the last 15 days talk about you. Now, the last 15 days, now this card is upside down. When I look at it, as I pulled it, it's upside down. So it shows that you have more control over circumstances in the last 15 days. So let's see how it's going to come about. Yes, you have some certain planets there that firstly in your career say that you can now make the movement go forward. The drawback is your ego. Don't allow your ego to make you too fussy about what you are demanding if you are looking for a new job. At your present job, if you stay on, the situation is pretty good. There may be some increase in offer of money actually, so that's better. But it also says here that if you are not given the recognition or the position or the upward movement in your area of career, don't make too much of a fuss about it. Okay, and the things will be stable after that. The other drawback which I see in the last 15 days for you coming from Capricorn, it is stubbornness. So in your career, if you are asked to do something, if there's a change of duty or a change of responsibility, don't get too fussy about it. Just go ahead and do it and things will go well for you. Regarding business, this card talks about business on the increase in your first 15 days. Business offers coming your way. The opportunity of moving ahead in the last 15 days, or is it in the last 15 days? I'm sorry, last 15 days. So you are going to do very well in business in the last 15 days. Your determination level is very strong, and the possibility of you doing well is also very strong. Romance can be found very easily. A job change can be found very easily in your last 15 days. Business offers come your way. So activity is seen a lot for you. But my worry is that your ego comes in the way and makes you too fussy. And your ego will tend to minimize teamwork. So try not to let that happen in any area. Now regarding your marriage area, the last 15 days, what do they show? They show progress. They show a bonding. There's good news about financial areas, so there's improvement as well. On the small downside, it's again back to your ego in the last 15 days. Don't allow that to interfere in your marriage areas. Try to be harmonious. Try to not show a feeling of dissatisfaction. Try not to be too fussy about things. And the last 15 days are going to be workable. So throughout your career, your business, your romance, your marriage, the interference is all to do with being very fussy and egoistic. Now I've just noticed a planet here that shows me that some past differences you have, whether in your career or business with business partners or people you do business with, or with your romantic partner or with your marriage partner, this can come to interfere with progress and happiness. So try and solve this before the last 15 days so that you have a better journey. I'm going to have a look at both your cards and talk to you about what colors you must use. What do the cards say for good luck? What colors you should use? Now, in your case, for you coming from Capricorn, the color turquoise is the one that's very favored. So undergarments and top garments, try to use turquoise as much as possible in March. If you have a handkerchief or a scarf, well hold, and if you're holding it, that's also a very good sign if it's a color turquoise. Even if you have a paper that's a turquoise color and you hold it, you're still holding the color turquoise. It's not a question of what the product is, it is the color we are talking about. So for the month of March, use as much turquoise as you can. Now regarding a direction, to meditate or to make your wishes. I would prefer you to use southwest. When you use southwest in the month of March, you coming from Capricorn are going to become very lucky, in the sense that what you wish for, what you dream for, what you ask for, and what you meditate for is all going to come your way. So try and do it this way. I'm already Skyping, and if you are out of Malaysia, the cost is USD 50 for a 75-minute or so consultation based on your full date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, I will be able to look at your palms on Skype. So do go to Facebook and look me up, and search for me like this, Andi, A-N-D-I dot, Andi dot, hang on a minute, Singh, S-I-N-G-H dot 9, the number 9, dot facebook.com. Okay, just went blank for a few seconds. So Andi.Singh.9, the number 9, dot facebook dot com, and you'll be able to be brought to my Facebook and communicate with me, ask me the questions you want regarding the Skype, at what time, and I will show you how to pay through PayPal. I'll give you my account. In the meantime, thank you for listening to me, and I wish you a good, happy March for you coming from Capricorn. Thank you and goodbye.